Okay, it's Thursday afternoon, and I just got done cleaning out this RV that we're definitely going to be getting a refund on. This, I mean, this is how it came. I don't know if you can see all that, how filthy and disgusting it is. I took pictures at the very beginning of this trip. But this is actually cleaner than how I got it. The top bunk, I mean, I don't think it's been cleaned in years. This thing's got 120,000 miles on it. You see the stains all over these things. Now, we rented this to take our newborn home from Kansas. We adopted out in Kansas, and she was born on the 3rd, or on the 4th actually, and so we didn't want to take her on a plane because of all the germs and sick people. A lot of illness going around right now, and so we wanted to be able to control the environment a little bit more. And you see all the stains on this. I mean, this was just disgusting. I had to sanitize this whole thing when we came in with those Lysol wipes, and this is a lot cleaner right now than when we got it. Now, I mean, the fridge is disgusting. Again, now this is after I cleaned it, so stained and all this. Now the shower is also pretty gross. You can see the floor, all the stains and blackness there. And when I first saw it, I didn't really think black mold. But you can see the towel there that we actually used to clean black mold. Up here in the corner, right there in the corner, you see how the seal is broken. It's tough to tell from this angle, but oh, there you go. You can see the seal hanging down and how black it is. Well, we had to take this thing in because the toilet overflowed. They said that they dumped it. We're supposed to bring it back dumped. First night, we repeated it 4 times. At least my wife was using it, again, just to go number 1, not even to go number 2. And this thing filled up all the way to here. I mean, it was at the very rim before I got to the water pump and turned it off. Just barely caught it. Poop floating around and everything. And I got a separate video that shows all of that and what I had to do. Of course, we called the 800 number and they can't do anything because it was 3 in the morning. We're at this, gas station in the middle of Nebraska, outside of Kearney, Nebraska. So they're like, oh yeah, we can't do anything until the morning, and then you can drive down. Well, how are you going to drive down? How are you going to drive down with the toilet water all the way up to the top without it sloshing around and getting all over the floor and everything else, where we got to spend the next 4 or 5 days driving? So I had to, by hand, with a cup, literally take and scoop out other people's poop water so that we can get it low enough so we could drive the next morning. And this whole thing has been a nightmare. Oh, and it does, these things don't come with anything, so we paid for the kitchen kit, and this is what it consisted of for $100. It was a few cups, bowls, and then a couple pots and pans. Not the paper towels, that's actually ours. Didn't come with paper towels. They said it was going to come with a roll of toilet paper. It didn't. Halfway from bringing it home, it was about a 3-hour trip from Wichita to Kansas City, where I picked this thing up. I had to go to the bathroom, so I go back there and no toilet paper. It's supposed to come with a roll. Yeah, so the kitchen kit, a couple pots and pans, some knives, some forks, some spoons. $100. Cruise America, folks. That's what this is. Oh, my wife has a video too of the steering wheel. To go straight, it had to be cocked at a it's locked now. It had to be cocked at a 45-degree angle, just to go straight. And so anytime we hit wind or anything else, man, I was white knuckling this. And almost 2,000 miles of driving, we hit blizzards. We went through Kansas, Nebraska, Wyoming, Montana, and into Idaho. And I'm telling you, this was not fun to drive. And these seats, I want you to picture sitting in the worst coach airplane seat that you've ever sat in, flying for 30 hours, like flying to Australia in that seat. And you have to fly the plane at the same time. And that's what my trip in this Cruise America RV was like. Nothing like what they advertised. Go check out the video. on online, and look at what the 7-passenger, the largest, most expensive unit. Look at what the videos that they show of this, and then you tell me if this looks anything like that. I mean, and this bed is supposed to be a full-size bed. My wife's 5'6". Her knees were bent. It's hard to tell the size there, but I mean, it's tiny, 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 tiny. Anyway, Cruise America, folks, I definitely would never, ever rent from these people. $2,300 for 6 days. $2,300. I'm telling you, if we blue book this damn thing out, it would probably blue book around 10 grand, maybe. If that. I mean, 120,000 miles on it. All right, folks. Never rent from Cruise America. Oh, I forgot to tell you the best part. The best part is that we got pulled over the very first night in Beloit, Kansas, because the tail light tag was, the light for the tag was out. That was the excuse. But apparently these things are red flags for drug mules. Yeah, red flags for drug mules. And so they did a search and, or did the canine alerted for narcotics in the storage area. And then the cops came in and literally went through everything. My toiletry kit, the breast milk that we had in the freezer from donors. I mean, everything. It was 2 hours of searching. Of course, they didn't find anything. I haven't had a traffic ticket since I was 19. My record's spotless, and we weren't transporting narcotics. We're transporting a freaking newborn. But, yeah, if you rent one of these rental RVs from Cruise America, expect to get pulled over by the cops because these are red flags. And this is according to the Beloit Police Department and also the county sheriff deputy that was with them. So, good times. Cruise America. Never, ever use them.